And we are live with hot coffee once again. If I'm streaming over someone, I'm sorry. Let me check. Didn't even check. How rude. I thought some people might like an alternative. Just got off the stream, as a lot of people know. Vic. And so I thought I would have a piping hot cup of coffee and see if anybody wanted to show up. Somebody does. It says one, but that may be me. I don't know. Can you register on your own stream? I don't know. I finished my TM character. Vic will be drawing that character tomorrow. Later today. He shows up. Hey, Amanda B. From the microwave? No, freshly brewed. It's me. Good morning. Absolutely. Yep. Just finished my character, as I was saying, the TM character that nobody can guess the name to. And so Vic will be doing him up a little better. That's just something for him to go by. Piping hot, not old coffee, microwave, no, freshly brewed for this coffee session. It's good to see you. How are you doing, Amanda? We have some people in the house, but they're not chiming in the chat. And we're streaming on Twitch too. Twitch. I usually stream on Twitch. Started drawing that when I was on Topicless with Jason and Luke and Matt Barr and Shelby Robertson was on there. Who else? Ink Spots. Good crew over there. I need some coffee, but I don't want to get out of bed yet. Oh, well, that's fine. I'll try not to get too loud. Might lull you back to sleep. That would be okay. I mean, it's 5:25. Don't want to wake the little one. Right, Amanda? Or she, last time I talked to you, she was over at a friend's. They had to come home sometime. I'm up before the alarm. That's good, man. Turn that alarm off. Worst sound in the morning, or whatever. Oh, God. I can't do an alarm. I have an internal clock. I try and prune those things out of my life where I need an alarm. Oh, my God. But I know it's not always possible. Shadowhawk Talks says, good morning. Shadowhawk, I will send you the link. I know you're getting ready for work, but you might want to pop in like you did yesterday and say hi. Finally friended Margot, who's over in Scotland, by the way, has 215 followers on Twitter. She requested that. She was following me, but I wasn't following her. I usually, I guess I didn't know exactly what she was under because I usually follow everyone, just about everyone. I'll check out the sites and make sure they're not suspect. There you go, Shadowhawk. There's your link if you so desire. If you don't, I understand. Yes, Amanda B. in bed, all curled up and warm. Is it getting cold there, Amanda? I mean, it's starting to get cooler here. Tomorrow night it'll be down in, I think, low of 48. Hurricane hitting Florida really bad right now. Jiminy Cricket was on the other side of the state, and he said it was bad enough there. So we have CG has a bunch of people, death metal hero, flying feline, a bunch of people in Florida. So I can't imagine having to deal. We had a tornado, as I say, the other day come through here, but it was north of us. Thank God. The last one that came through was only a few miles that way and hit the main part of town almost. I mean, it went to the back side of the main post office, did some damage. In fact, it came through so quickly that I'm told one of the postal workers was leaving and he hopped in his car for safety. Low of 50 tonight at night. Yeah, it's starting to get cold. Nighttime anyway. I think it's only going to get about up to 80 maybe this morning for the high. I think that's what I heard. There for a couple days, it was getting up in about 90 or more. Well, really hot, 98 one day. But it's been the perfect summer. No complaints. No complaints whatsoever. Shadowhawk, you still there? You can see my drawing later. It's nothing to crow about. Hey, Ice Queen. It's chilly here. Yeah, and Margot was saying it was chilly in Scotland. Ice Queen, I'll send you the link if you want. Say hi. You can hide behind your icon. No stories about your feet or anything. Thank you for sharing that cookbook with me. By the way, that was pretty neat. I bet it does have some good American recipes in there. It's too hot for me. Yeah. It's chilly, but too hot for you. Okay. Somebody has to, let's see, northern area should be okay for major hit. Not sure where others are. Yeah. I'm going to stream later. Got things to do. I understand. I thought you might do a drawing stream later. Third like. Ooh, somebody's holding out because I left the first one. Hit that like button. Rerun trading. Third like. Yeah. Good to see you, Rerun. Rerun, you're over in the UK, aren't you? I believe. I mean, it's 5:30 here in the morning. I haven't made it to the post office. I really need to go today. For some reason, my phone's on the fritz, which I don't like the last couple of days. So I've had to hop over and use Mom's phone to see if we're working. And that's kind of like but I'm not driving across town. I call a guy that, oops, that was me. Sorry. Oh, well, you just got in here. Yeah, I thought, coming off the extreme, I would just have morning coffee, don't clap out. I was thinking about clapping out. But yeah. So if you want to see TM Shadowhawk, here it is. No need for you to wait till later today. Hopefully you can see that. It's the first time I've drawn in a while. But I think it came, think it'll come out good. Something for Vic to go along with. And yes, I did share the secret with him, what TM meant, although he said I didn't have to. And I told him the direction I was going with the character so he could better maybe think on it through today. And then when he comes on today, he might have some ideas, on improving the character or, some suggestions. Started that on topic list, and he'll be like chrome color or silver and black outfit, like I say, kind of like you were saying with Catwoman in the second Batman movie with the stitching all over. It kind of makes him fearsome, like Frankenstein monster. And he's a He's definitely a monster killer. Uh, totally badass character, I think, or will be. He's going to have a great reveal uh, down the line, and I'll try and rush into that. I'm trying to work him into maybe the second skin store in Devil Flyer. We'll see. I mean, a cameo shot. That's probably the best I can do. But or if things go well today with Vic, maybe even in the supplement. You know, maybe I bump something. I was thinking about bumping one of the things that I had slated and putting in the werewolf piece because I know people like werewolves. Hey, Milton, haven't seen you in forever. Been asking about you, though, from time to time. Good to see you. You've been a busy guy, I guess. Hope everything's been going well for you. Hope the weather's good there. I think you're in winter right now, aren't you? In New Zealand? It's not quite winter here. It just turned fall. Coming up is the fall back, so you'll gain an hour. I always, it might mess, but I like gaining that hour. Vic wasn't so hot on it. I know it can mess up schedules for sure. It's good to see you too. I've been getting kept busy. It's good having work to do. Absolutely. Idle hands are the devil's work, is what they say. Anyway. Nice hot coffee, nice freshly brewed hot coffee. My step grandfather's old pipe, still smell the tobacco in it. Almost have that in his mouth like Jack Kirby. My aunt is in the hospice right now. It's pretty sad just because she doesn't recognize her own daughter or niece. So I don't know. Could take a while. Could be quick. I don't know. I and Mom have been talking about it, about getting my clothes ready in case I had to go to a funeral. We didn't go. Here was my Uncle Tom. I got this from Mom. They were nice enough to send something. Now I said he looked like Clint Eastwood. Now this is many years later. When he was younger, he really did look like Clint Eastwood a lot. Maybe you don't see it from this. It's not a very good shot because he's like got a cut off shirt. But just a great guy. Couldn't ask for a better uncle. He was stern. He was much like my grandfather was. And out of all them, he looked mostly like my grandfather. And he was a World War II vet. Now Tom here, he was the baby. He was a Navyman in the Navy. I've yet to read that yet. It's sad. Yeah, I know. It's been one thing after another this year. Two uncles passed away, and now Harold's wife, my aunt, looks like she's going to go. She's been dealing with stuff for like 2 years now, a lot with her equilibrium, and it may have been that tumor in her head. I don't know, but I don't know. My two cousins, and one of them is moving to Florida. I think Mom said they were living over at Memphis. Both of them for a long time were living over where they grew up in Paragould. She was a teacher for like 30 years over there at Woodrow Wilson High School or school, whatever. He lived in Shawnee, Oklahoma. He's 74 years old. He was in Vietnam from 65, the year I was born, to 68 in the Navy. He had a little skin problem, I don't think too bad. He was married to my aunt Rhonda for like 55 years. That's not too bad. She's a short little lady. But definitely miss him, and Harold too, and Linda when she goes. But out of 4 siblings, Mom's the only one left now. And she's counting on at least, she said the other day, at least living a couple more years. I'm like, yeah, good to hear that. And I told her, like 7.5 years ago, that's when my father passed away. I said, Mom, you don't know, you might live to be another 20 years old. And because her mother and my aunt, her sister, were like 95 when they passed away. So it's conceivable that Mom might live to be 95. She's 87 now. She took pretty good care of herself, although she said if I'd known I'd lived so long, I would have took better care of myself. I thought she took pretty good care of herself, but now in the last few years, she had a few hard knocks. I had a probe, and she totaled it. That was a bad accident. They all kind of have degenerative back problems, and that didn't help. But she was like me, never broke a bone in her body. I still have not broke a bone in my body that I know of. Make that little caveat. And I never want to find out. My brother broke his leg at least once, maybe twice. I never wanted to go through that pain and then the discomfort of it, because that's when they had the big plaster cast that heated up and itchy. I've done some death mask or life mask, and that plaster really heats up. So I can't imagine keeping that on for months and months. Man, yesterday I know went like 4.5 hours. Fanta was great to come in, and we had a lot of fun. 105 views. I'm blown away, but it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Appreciate everybody. It goes without saying. It's always great to meet everyone, say hi, have a good cup of coffee, good conversation. Not really much to say. Probably get me a little napski here in a little bit. Sit in the recliner with Abby. She needs a bath bad. Hopefully we'll go out tonight, but with it getting so cold, I don't know. This is the last night on the pay period, so if we don't go out tonight, then that means at midnight I'll get paid, and what I have on my check will be on my check, which is not too bad. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but it's going to go quick when you're paying artists. But I'm going to raise some money, like I say, by selling some collectibles through my, here in person. Hopefully my friend from Tennessee can come, and I don't know, with my aunt, the way she is, I'm just going to go ahead with my, since I wrecked my truck and my truck is still in the shop, I get to drive a brand new Camry. No complaints there. There's a couple things I'd change about it, but for that's just nitpicking. It's a good ride. And there's the lovely Margot. Hi, Rex. I didn't realize you were going live. I was in the garden. Well, good. Isn't it cold? Well, I guess it's afternoon for you. It's about past 10 for you, isn't it, Margot? Ice Queen said that it was cold there, chilly. Let's see, where'd you say that? Yeah, she said, Rex, it's chilly here. Too hot for me, even though it's chilly. It'll get cooler though. It'll get cooler. I mean, the leaves are already falling, starting to fall here. It's been the perfect year though. I wouldn't change a thing. I wish every summer was like this summer, except for the insects really weren't that bad. And of course it really didn't affect me that much, but we did get started like a month and a half later than usual. It was kind of like my first year. I started in June. Usually early to mid July, or April, I'm sorry. We've started and I just didn't kind of schedule out for that. Such a great wait. Yeah, but I go in the garden every day. Yeah, I figured you did. And but you can wait till it warms up, right? I guess you have to do it at your convenience. You grow vegetables, Margot? Or are we just doing the flower thing? I tried growing some watermelons, like I said, and I grew 3 about the size of a cannonball. They were the smaller variety, but still, I probably didn't give them enough water. The soil didn't give them enough. I mean, the vines went everywhere and everything. That was probably before I got Abby, because there's no way I could have done that with her. So that would have been like the first year I lived here. I think I've been in this house I think since I know it's past 2012 when I moved in. So not quite 10 years, but getting close to a decade living here in this house. It's went by like that. I know. And basically the whole time that I've been spraying for Vector, because I don't think I was spraying for them. I was living in this house when I started spraying for them. No veggie. I didn't think there was. Just flowers, trees, shrub. Love the flowers. You have bees that probably come around and pollinate, flowers. I also built the fence. Do you have 2 years ago? Do you have hummingbirds there? Hummingbirds love those flowers. They need that sugar. I mean, their heartbeat is like 70. I mean, their wing beats are like 70 times per second, not per minute, per second, 70 times. That's how quick their wings are, as you probably know. And the blood pressure, their blood pressure is way high. It's like uh, double, a human's blood pressure or something like that. It's really high, you know. They're really kind of aggressive. Many bees and butterflies, no hummingbirds where I am. Yeah, it's probably too cold there for hummingbirds. They kind of migrate too. I don't see a lot down here, although in the last few years I see more. You do get some migration of different things, have migrated up through here. Um, Even new variety of mosquitoes, but I know how to handle them. uh, and we have armadillos that came up through Texas. They're a thing now. I've seen several of those. The coyotes are starting to come out, which are kind of like wolves, they're only smaller. Wolves can get quite big. I've never really quite seen. Oh, I've seen one wolf, and it was bigger than than our wolves here in North America. It was a red Siberian wolf, and it was huge. And it was somebody's pet. And he'd had it for about 10 years. It was graying around the muzzle and everything. But I didn't want to get out of the car. I mean, it was like right here. Werewolf, huge thing. I have short videos on my channel of the bees. Okay. Hey, hen. Good almost afternoon. Yeah. For you, it is. I do have strawberries in the summer. Are they wild strawberries? Because we have what we call wild strawberries, which, you kind of, but they're not really, edible. You can't, I'd eat them as a kid, but you don't get much out of it. I mean, it's just like, but it does have a little wild strawberry. I guess strawberries mold so quickly. Unless I'm going to eat them immediately or cook with them or get like frozen strawberries, for when with cooking. I don't buy. I mean, the last times that I bought strawberries, they mold so quickly. Even I don't know what it is. It's, when I was a kid, I don't remember. Of course, maybe didn't pay attention, but that the strawberries not wild. Yeah. So you didn't plant them, or you did plant the strawberries? I planted berry. What's berry? Beri. What is berry? Oops. Yeah, typo. Do you have like a window box, or do you actually have some yard, hen, to plant a few things? Don't put them in the fridge. Anything that's mostly water should not be kept in the fridge. Yeah. But I mean, even left out, it seems like they mold, but I have heard that. Yes, you planted them. That's good. Yeah. I mean, I used to pick strawberries as a kid, and my aunt also grew watermelons. They had a couple acres of watermelons alone. Snap peas, kind of like green beans. Well, they're not really. I don't know if I'd call them snap peas. I guess they were like purple whole peas. I prefer the black eye pea. There's not much difference, but there is a difference in taste to me. But I refuse to pay like $1.69 per can. I'm not going to do that. And peas disappeared during 2020. They disappeared off the shelves. End of coffee. Got a little bit of soda here. I got some dry peas. That was all I could find. Finally, they got some dry peas in. Those take so long to soften up and cook. I went through those just as quick as I could, and I said, I'm not buying those again. It's just more convenient to open up a can and have the black eyed peas there. But I really like those at sometimes. I don't eat very many vegetables. I like peas better than I do, and beans better than I do, like, it's sad to say, but broccoli, cauliflower, your leafy greens. I know I need them. I just don't like them. Spinach. Ugh. I know. Popeye, right? I need that. But I pick them in the morning when they are ready. Yep. Hen says I planted a few berry bushes, but the blackberries took over the rest, and now I have a garden full of blackberry bush and needles. Nettles? Anyway. Well, I mean, blackberry, just watch the thorns, but yeah, I love some blackberry. There's a stump out here on the corner, kind of behind the shower there, and then there's a hedge there, not like little trees that's been here since I've been here, and it was already chopped down, that tree. And for some reason, conditions were right. Last year or the year before, I severely cut it back just as much as I could. And now it really bushed out. It actually bore mulberries, little bitty mulberries. And I was surprised. And I ate a few of them. But the mulberries, I didn't even know it was a mulberry tree. Hey, Shadowhawk.
Hey, morning, Rex. Am I coming through all right?
You sure are.
Oh, okay. I had to come out to my car this morning because I can't talk in the house. Everybody's sleeping, and
Yeah.
I walked outside and it's pouring rain. So
Oh, it's pouring rain there. Okay.
yeah, I didn't even realize till I walked out. I'm
So
like,
you're gonna have to drive to work in the rain, huh?
yeah, it's fairly short drive now though, so I'm not too
Hmm.
worried.
Well, at least you're like me. You don't have to deal with a hurricane like Florida.
Yeah. I hope poor Mike and Luke and everybody are all right down there.
Did you ever have a relative or your family you pick in the garden?
What's
Like
that?
straw pick in a garden, like peas or strawberries or something
Oh yeah,
growing
yeah.
up.
We used to go to the farmers market when I was a kid, and you go out, like you pick strawberries or you pick
Oh,
blueberries.
yeah, by the bushel or whatever,
Yeah, we used to. Yeah,
a
my
quart.
grandma would
Yeah,
drag us out every summer, and we'd go get,
and you'd have stained hands probably.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and stained lips, man. I would eat a ton of them.
yeah. Eat more than you put in the basket. I know.
Mm.
Uh, Yeah, my friend had a mulberry bush, and she was kind of keeping me and watching us, and I guess she left or was something. I guess she was in the house and we were playing outside. Hey, Death Pusher, and they said don't go around there. Of course, we did. We had stained purple feet for 2 weeks or
Oh
more.
wow, yeah.
It stained our feet purple. Mine are thornless. Well, that's cool. It's the nettles that are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
What's a nettle? Is that
Those,
thorn?
yeah, the little thorns on them.
Yeah, but it's little bitty ones, right?
Yeah, those little
Yeah,
tiny sons of bitches.
yeah. Death Pusher says, "Good morning, Rex, Shadowhawk, and the mighty chat."
Hey, Death Pusher, how you doing?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't mean to co-op anybody's draw stream that they're going to do or anything like that. Just thought I'd have one cup of coffee coming off Vic's stream. He finally went to bed after, I don't know, about 8 hour stream, 7.5 hours.
So I saw a tweet this morning. Did Vic have Dale and Mandy on last night?
Well, they were in the chat. They were kind of communicating. They came in the chat. He might have been drawing that picture. He might have had it finished. I don't know. But he showed it to them. But they showed up in the chat, both Dale and Mandy. At first, I
Oh
thought they
man, I'm
came on.
breaking up.
There's Vic
Dang.
right there. He went to bed. There's Vic. Yeah.
Hey Vic, what are you doing, buddy?
He's checking us out, Vicious Inc. comics. Very important comics.
That's right.
Out of that soda. You anticipate a hard day's work today? Do
Shouldn't
you
be too bad
do
today,
you kind of
actually.
know from day to day what your agenda is going to be and what you had to work on?
Yeah, I've got an idea of what to expect. I mean, there's
Uh-huh.
always the possibility of some kind of emergency popping up, but yeah, for the most part, I'm pretty well caught up on everything I needed to get done for this whole certification and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, got a couple of things approved by my facility manager yesterday, so yeah, pretty good shape.
Yeah. Vicious. Vic the Vicious. He says, "Good morning, the lovely ladies in the chat." I hope I did that justice for you, Vic. Um, Ken says no thorns are on nettles. How do you say that? The leaves are stinging powers, have stinging powers that will penetrate through clothing.
Oh,
Huh.
I don't know if I've ever come
Oh,
across like
like a
something
holly
like.
bush?
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe like that.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe like a holly bush. You don't want to get it in a holly bush, that's for sure. Holly bush are, really sharp leaves and have the little red berries.
Yeah.
I had to
We got,
explain that because they're overseas. I don't know what they have over there. Yeah.
oh
Or
yeah,
what they might have the same thing and it's called something different. I had to explain myself.
that's right.
So I gave away the secret to Vic. I just can't contain myself. I don't know.
I knew you were going to.
You did? Well,
I
the way
I had a
the,
feeling.
the way
Well,
I
I
kind
mean,
of the way I kind of figured it is he needed to know it to kind of think on it and, do the best work he could, on knowing the power set of the character and everything, kind of where I'm going with it.
right. Yeah, I kind of figured
Yeah.
that. I mean, with
I didn't have
Victor,
to
the
give the name
concept art.
away, but I did. Maybe he can make some money and spill the beans early, you know.
There you go. He can
For
auction it
50
off.
bucks, I'll tell you what PM means. I would charge more actually. I'd take nothing less than 125 for that. But I don't know if it's worth it. But there might be some people pony up. He sold his cover, on
Back Bay War
Beowar
and
cover. Huh?
back Bay War, and I'll tell you the secret.
Yeah, back Bay. Well, I don't know. Yeah, back at a high tier.
Yeah, there you go.
Get some art out of it.
At least
Uh,
sketch tier.
yeah, the sketch tier. Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the best things. I mean, best values on that.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I jumped on.
and,
So
and you
I
get an
really hope so.
autograph book.
Did
I,
Vic get a nice little boost with Mandy
oh
and
yeah, it
Dale?
boosted him pretty good, with selling the cover. $30. The secret is yours for. Wow. Yeah, he's doing, he'll do you a $30 commission.
He's selling
Uh,
you out cheap, right?
he's selling me out already, isn't he? Stinging nettles. Are we saying nettles? They
Stinging
give
net.
you a very sore, itchy, hot, raised rash. Well,
Okay,
you had me up to rash.
we got some weeds like that around here. I forget
A
what they're
good
called.
woman will give me a sore, itchy, hot feeling too. Just say, just saying.
Only if she's doing it right.
Yeah. Well, phew. Hen says, I can't believe they don't have nettles in the U.S. Nothing like holly. Laugh out loud. Well,
Yeah, we do it like holly and stuff. We just
Dead Bushers
I don't
says we do. Yeah.
know.
My wife hates them when she tends to her garden. I wouldn't like anything like that, you know.
Yeah, we've got certain weeds and stuff by me that are like that.
Oh,
You even
probably
brush
more
up
like
against
poison
them.
ivy. Well, now that's different, but poison
Oh,
ivy's not sticky. It's just if you get it on you, you'll be
yeah, it's
itching
irritating.
and stuff. Or poison oak.
Yeah, poison oak
Yeah,
is worse, they say.
yeah.
I don't know. I've never been bothered by poison ivy, so
Did you get F? Whoops. What? Did you get the funds for your supplies last night, Vic? Amanda B wants to know.
I thought she was asking
Did he
something
need supplies like art supplies, maybe paper? Yeah, he says not yet. Not yet. Yeah, got it going through paper and ink and pens, and
else.
I really need to get like one of those jelly rolls he was talking about. All I have is this Pentel Milky Pop. It says, and it's not worth. It's probably a gel like pen, but for whiteout, but it's not good. Although this Master Touch chisel and straight tip alcohol marker is pretty good that I bought for half off, $3. I kind of cobble together things, you know. I like this dual pen too that has a sort of brush tip, although it's not really a brush, straight tip, and then more of a point. I don't know. I must have to hold that up to something, but I do like using that. And then there's the ink in the barrel type that's actually the brush. Do like this, but there's only so much things, different line. So need to do an overhaul. I need to get some of those pens like Dillard and Vic got on Amazon. Pens and leads, still hustling. Yeah. Mechanical pencils, I like to draw with those. Any kind, although there's some finer lead than probably this, just cheap Bic or whatever. Of course, your stuff reflects what but pencils, I can pretty much do that in pencils. I like that for penciling. Rex, you need an Amazon wish list too? Yeah. You need to set that up. Alcohol markers are great. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, this is kind of like the Copics, but it's, the Master Touch, the Hobby Lobby brand. And I got a black just to see how it would do. It's not bad. I mean, it'll lay down some area, I lay down some area on that there.
Oh, yeah, looking good.
On the back, I did this one first and then didn't want to search around for another one. Did it on the non-slick side. So it'll be interesting to see what he comes up with today about that character. I'm excited about every other Wednesday, because that's payday at midnight, unfortunately. So our payday's really on Thursday. But I hope I get to go out tonight. Maybe not. I'll probably stream before you get home, Shadowhawk. I'll probably stream at 3 my time, which will be 2 Eastern. Isn't that right? Or no, it would be 4 Eastern. It'd be 4 Eastern.
4 Eastern, yeah.
4 Eastern, yeah. I'll probably set it up that way to make sure that I have enough time in case I do go out, which I probably won't. But
right.
I don't know. We have the fair going on now. Fair's going on out there. What's really neat is my brother's church was kind of in an area that had kind of changed demographics. A lot of Hispanics, a lot of blacks over that area, especially blacks area. And there was a big black church over there, but they were needing a larger place to meet in. So they basically sold them that property and building and everything at cost, so they could move into that. And then they went out and they took a loan for like $6 million for the 19 and a half acres or something, had the fairgrounds on there. But now see, they're paying off their property if they haven't already paid it off in the last few years, because they still have the fair out there, and they have other things come in there too. And there's enough that it doesn't interfere with the church. I mean, 19 acres, that's a lot. And it's all the development is going out that way too. So it was really a good pickup for them. Check your PayPal, Vic. I hope I sent it into the right place. I hope you did too, Amanda B. You're awesome. I'll need some help. I know I need some help. You need any help, Shadowhawk? Help getting out the door? Oh, you're already out the door.
No, not yet. I'm almost out the door.
Oh, okay. I thought you were outside so you wouldn't wake anybody up, and it was raining.
Yeah, I had to come back in. I
had to come back in. Okay.
Brush my teeth and shave and get ready to head out.
And don't forget your lunch.
I'm on mute for a second. I'll be back.
Okay. He says he packs his lunch every day for work. I didn't wait very long to stream, did I, Vic? About 5 minutes, enough to make a cup of coffee. I wasn't going to be on here long. So when Shadowhawk bounces, I'll probably bounce too. Get a little rest and then hit the ground running, trying to get some stuff mailed out today. And stream the 4 o'clock shadow at 3 my time, 4 Eastern. Need to set up some interviews. I know that's not always the most convenient time. Vic says, "Oh snap! Thank you so much. You get a drawing, your choice, anytime you want." Tree Goblin, hello, Shadowhawk. Hello, Rex. Hello to you, Tree Goblin. Yes, got it. Thank you. Margot says, Amanda. And Tree, and what are the emojis? I'm not even watching. Hearts. I like that you're using the orange hearts because that's like fall colors, pumpkin hearts. Yep. I like when things happen in the chat and things happen on the show, like commissions and stuff. Yeah, I got a mail. I use these manila envelopes. And I'm got quite a few of these. What'd you say? Oh, thought I heard Shadowhawk say something. Apparently not. He's brush his teeth. Yeah, hopefully he can win in the Gym Shot contest. I think that's $100, right? Something like that. I wonder how many people. I mean, John Malin's competition, it was a lot. Had a lot of good artists enter in that. A lot of competition in that. I did catch that. So people like those competitions. Who would be your dream interviewee? Ooh, could be you, Hen. Could be you. You lucky girl. I always use the orange hearts, Rex. Oh, okay. Well, Fanta uses the purple ones. So I was just thinking you might have been doing it for Paul. And I don't know the significance of the different colors. I like the color, although my fave is yellow. Mine is red. Mine, my brother's is blue. I like maroon. I mean, I'm a painter. Yeah, Dale and Mandy really seemed to love what I was doing. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Now, if only people like my modern art, and I'd get a better camera where it could show it off. Of course, I made it where you couldn't reproduce too well, face. It's one I did back in 2014 of Christ. I thought I'd try one, but I purposely did it where, lit from behind where you could see it. Sort of modern color. I might have used printer's ink, actually. I'm not sure. I know I had some pink printer's ink at one time. It may be on a different piece, but yellow undertone on that. Clunking around, huh? Shadowhawk, did you get your lunch or did you make a lunch?
Yeah, I got lunch already from yesterday.
Very good.
Hello?
Yeah,
Am I
I
still
heard
coming
you.
through?
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
I don't know how long this is gonna last, Rex, once I pull out of the driveway. So I disappeared.
Oh, your phone?
Yeah. I just don't know how good my connection's gonna be if I'm gonna be able to maintain staying live.
Yeah.
I tried the other morning. I set my phone down in the car to experiment with it, and as soon as I did, that was when I think Margot said she started hearing an echo.
Oh. I
I
guess
don't know
it's
if
connected with your internet to your house.
well, yeah, I've got independent service, but like I said, I don't know, how well of a connection it'll have away from home.
Uh-huh.
I usually just use my Wi-Fi from the house when I'm streaming with you at 4.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. I mean, you went like 5.5 hours nearly, or 5 hours with me one time
Yeah,
on
yeah,
your phone.
yeah. My
Uh,
little phone's all right.
I
It's got
know a
pretty good
lot of
battery
them
on it.
like overheat or lose power.
Yeah,
You must have had a good.
it will warm up after a while. That's for sure.
Rex, hurry up and close the stream. Yeah. I cannot do it, Captain. I cannot give you the power.
I'm giving it all she's got.
I'm giving it all she's got, and she's heating up as it is. Sorry, Margot. He wasn't really Scottish. You know that. Um, that was
No?
very. I think he was British or Canadian. I think he was British. Doohan, I'm not sure. Death Pusher says that was cool. Vic.
And
Dale seemed to
McGowan,
like
right?
your
Or
work quite a bit.
McGowan, something like
Say what? I'm sorry, I talked over you. Didn't quite hear you.
No, I was just Scotty's real name. Wasn't it like McGowan or McEwen or something like that?
Doohan.
Doohan. That sounds Scottish, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he wasn't Scottish.
Ah, okay. Hmm.
He was on Storm the Beach, on D-Day. Was shot
Oh,
6
okay.
times.
Holy
Got 2
shit.
fingers blown off his hand.
I
And
never
one of the
noticed that.
earliest things I saw him in was Mohican. Somebody in the Mohican back in 1956. He was in a Western, because he did do some Westerns. He was like in Twilight Zone, maybe Outer Limits, kind of like William Shatner was.
Oh, okay. Can you still hear me or am I starting to echo?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Okay.
No.
I'm getting ready to pull out here, so we'll see how long this lasts.
Okay. Margot says, I have grocery shopping to do today in Scottish, going for messages. What does that mean? I know the grocery shopping to do today in Scottish, going for messages. I'm sorry, I'm so dense.
Huh.
Hen says, I'm having to do my streams from a phone at the moment. I miss my PC. Margot says, I have no idea how to do a stream. I just upload. And see, Margot, you need to tell me how to upload, or I just need to sit down and try and figure it out. I mean, I need to do some short minute video, 10-minute videos. It would really help my channel, I'm sure. But everything I've done just for the convenience was live streaming. And I like the interaction with the chat. Shadowhawk, how's your you gonna start a channel eventually?
Yeah. I gotta, as soon as I can get me a laptop and a decent camera. I don't know if
Yeah,
I'll be able to do it off my phone.
yeah. That's what I took, like one of my last checks, if not my last check last year, and I got myself a bundle off Amazon. Got a Blue Yeti mic and a good camera, although it seems to be choppy. And I don't
Yeah,
think
that
it's the
could be
camera,
your
it's probably my service. And I usually have like right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things open. So usually about 10 is what I load it up. And I don't shut it down very often to boot up. Messages equal groceries. Okay. Scottish going in Scottish. Or are you talking Scotland? In Scotland, going for groceries. Okay.
Huh.
I haven't.
I have not
Yeah.
heard that before.
Yeah. I mean, messages equals groceries, she says.
Yeah. Okay.
Going for messages. instead of going for groceries. I've never heard that before too. Amanda B says, what kind of tomfoolery is that? Messages equal messages. Margot says, oh dear.
So if you say you got to make a trip to the grocery store, you're making a phone call?
No. Margot says, I'll be quiet. Don't let them intimidate you. You know, Amanda's just laughing at you. I mean, with you. Sorry, Amanda. Sorry, Margot. I'm going to dig my own place here. I'll be quiet too. Wait, I'm the host. I can't do that.
That's right.
Only entertainment. Hope you hit the like button. Entertain us, you fool, and I will, and we will. Oh, okay. I agree, Amanda. Scots are weird. Whoa. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Vic says grocery stores used to be post offices. Some areas of the U.S. use that phrase as well.
Huh.
Going like, what's the phrase, Vic? Post office, or going to the post office when you're really going to the grocery store? That would be confusing. I'd like to mail this corned beef sandwich, please. I don't think that'll work. Any liquid, perishable, that'd be perishable. Postal pickup spots. Vic is weird, Amanda B says. Yeah, I would tend to. Margot, saved by the history buff. Thank you, Vic. No need to save face around here, Margot. I agree, Amanda. Vic is weird. Hen said. Wow. Yeah. No love for Vic. Hashtag kick Vic. Rural areas didn't have post offices. Yeah, but we had the Pony Express. Yee-haw. Just saying. Pony Express did become the post office. Well, I guess the post office was started by Ben Franklin, and they've been bankrupt ever since. Vic says, I am weird. Weird. I'm so weird. Well, this is your time of year then. October's coming up. And yes, Vic, you need to get on Fragtober for sure. Check out Fragtober. Maybe he'll go all the way. Maybe he'll wind up with the belt. Huh? He can draw just about anything. Hen says, I am a proud leader of weirdos. Well, your command is your wish is our command. How about that? Margot says, we are all weird, Vic. Just ask Hen. We have nose. We have nose? Margot, you're confusing, but you're lovely. And I bet you've got a green thumb, huh? For gardening? Gardening takes patience. Numbers. Well, I knew that was the abbreviation. Okay. We are all weird, Vic. Just ask Hen. We have numbers. It still doesn't make sense to me. And Vic tried to clarify it too by numbers. Yeah, I knew it. I thought it was abbreviation for numbers, but that still didn't make sense to me. But I'm dense.
It means there's a lot of us weirdos, right?
Yeah. Take a number. No need to. I already have mine. Loser. No, I mean 0. Weirdos attack. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Burn Rex in effigy. Don't mess with Shadowhawk, though. He'll put the Hong Kong Phooey on you. Hen wants to know, Margot, what is your number? Perfection. How about that? Perfection. What is the perfect number?
11.
11? Is that your number? You like 11?
No, actually, I'm a big fan of the number 4.
Yeah. You gonna get some glue today to glue your 3D salamandroid tail?
Yeah, it's actually the lion from Dwarves versus Lions, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Oh,
I
okay.
gotta grab something while I'm at work today.
Will they have something like that lying around?
Oh yeah, I got a butt ton of Loctite at work.
Okay. Well, that's good. You're not
Yeah,
out any money to go get some.
no, and I didn't want to, hit Aerith up and try
Don't
to
know,
have
Hen. I'm sorry. I'm
another.
surprised people aren't, or Blue Sasquatch is not in here saying 22 or somebody saying 69. Just saying. Hen says, I don't have a number. I am Queen Weirdo. Vicious Ink Comics. Vic says, I'm in the market for digits. TJ knows. Um, hey, that's my number, Shadow. 11, I guess.
Oh, okay.
You can share 1 and 1. Hen says, laugh out loud, Margot, I will consult TJ and let you know. Top mole. No, that's not it. Pale Rider, still trying to guess. Slide Vic some money and he'll probably tell you. Judas. My son was born 11/11. Oh, cool. Tissue muncher. You're stretching now, Pale Rider. No. Thank you, Hen. 12 was mine till he left. That's what Vic said. 12 was mine till he left.
Mm,
Not
very
touching
good.
that one. Pale Rider, hi. I said hi earlier, but you weren't here.
Hey, Taylor Rider.
Okay. I thought Shadow said 4. Yeah, he did. No, he said 4. He said 11 at first. He was joking, but he said 4. Yeah. 4 is his good
Yep.
number. Yeah. Turkish. Uh, now Vic's guessing, and he knows what it is. I don't think he was impressed. I think he was tired, though, but he didn't give me much feedback when I told him. Oh, okay. He says Tushy Masher. No, that's
Now
not
he's
it.
trying to
You know
draw
it's not it. I could have probably gotten away without telling him, but it's like I've got a secret. I've got to tell it to somebody. I will DM you about your character, Rex. Okay, Margo. Yeah, we're connected now. I did connect with you on Twitter finally. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I thought we were connected already. Hen says, Rex, I could never understand why people watch my channel, so I called them all weirdos. Now all my regular viewers have a weirdo number. Fanta is weirdo number 2. T mommy. No. But what is the I wonder, I'm scared to ask what my number would be. I've been coming in for a little while when I can make it. I try and say hi, even if I have 5 minutes before I stream. Come in. See who's in there on the panel with you. Sometimes you have a pretty good crew in there, So what should we talk about today, Shadowhawk, later on the 4 o'clock shadow? Any subjects come to mind? Besides
I don't know.
dinner?
I had to think of something while I'm at work today.
Okay. Does your wife like what TM is?
There you go.
How about
Oh,
terrific melons? Terrific melons. That's not it either.
be a good character.
Terrific Melons. Yeah.
Yeah. We could,
Saggy Melons might come after me. Or she's Toxic Melons now, I
we
think.
get Blue Dan to do some pinup work.
Yeah. Maybe I can commission a Dan Pleagle.
Yeah.
Just saying. Busy artist. But, you know, you just have to add, you know, Shelby Roberts, he said, man, Rex, I already told you I'd do you a card, you know. But then when I told Jason months ago that, Jason Bascom was like, well, you know, we'll see if he does. But he said the same thing about Pedro, and Pedro wound up doing my trailer for me. So I've been very fortunate. Jason's been the holdout, you know.
Jason's a skeptic a little bit.
He is a skeptic a little bit, but now he's going to do me a card. It's just a matter of time. I mean, he's got, you know, at least 8 months or more to do me one. You know, he'll break down and do me one.
Oh yeah,
I hate that my fan art for Absolute got lost in the mail, and he never did send me that last drawing. But you know, he did drawing for me. But you know, I'm not going to ask him for it. He may have sold it, or you know. You get to choose your own number if someone else hasn't already taken it. TJ has them all written down in her book. Well, I'll wait till TJ Taser Mouth. No. Total Monster. No. I'm surprised someone hasn't said Trouser or something. You know,
we had a Trouser Mouse yesterday.
Oh yeah, okay. Maybe that's where I got that from. Then TJ has them all written down. Okay, I knew she was in tops of the pecking order. I'm just saying, it's kind of like Big Bad John, you know, or you don't mess around with Jim.
That's right.
Cock of the walk. I told her she was the head cock. She agreed with me. That's when I knew I was on the right track. Just saying. But yeah, after we shut down, we talked behind the scenes a long time. Shelby Roberts and Jason and all of us, you know, and as you do, you know, after a stream, sometimes you talk and draw, especially after Topicless, and quite interesting. 69 is not available. TJ is an excellent PA. 69's not available then. Well, I would have left that for Anth anyway. Tough Mama. Mama. Tough Mama Jamma. No, but that's a good one. I'd like it. Well, no, I've already had two. Better not wish that on myself. Yeah, I had to think up a number. I don't know. I'm sure all the good ones.
Yeah, you can give me 4.
Yeah, is 4 already taken? Shadowhawk will take 4. He admits to being a weirdo.
That's right. Never once denied it.
Never once. Yeah. Now you got something coming in the mail. I know that Ragetality is going to be coming in because he said it was closed.
Yeah, I should have a few things going.
Yeah. Did you back Ragetality? If you didn't, you don't have to answer that, but I did.
No. Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah. Well, people were telling me that, oh, yeah, that's a good value. You know, you're going to get a lot of perks with the book. So I said, okay, I'm in for that.
Goes nuts, man, when he sends stuff out, he'll blow you up.
Yeah, that's cool. Tell me, he says, laugh out loud. Yeah, I see what you did there for TM. Tell me.
Smarty man.
Yeah. And he already knows what it is. He's the only other person that knows.
He's just misdirecting the the
He
group.
might do a drunk stream and spill the beans. If he did, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but you know.
No, just the end of the contest.
Yeah, the end of the contest, no free book. Yeah. I'm going to give him a free book anyway. Because he'll have so much, at least 2 stories in it. I hope to get him to do me a wraparound cover. I told you my ideal for that, Shadowhawk.
Yeah, I like the idea.
Yeah. I always like those kind of confrontational covers. I think that'll be cool. Yeah, it's good that we're thinking about, how to raise funds for certain campaigns. I think 4 is taken. I would be surprised if it wasn't taken, Hen.
Yeah, you usually get snagged up pretty quick.
Yeah. Would you take 44, Shadowhawk?
Yeah, that's fine.
4 is taken. He'll take 44. How's that? Or do we add? So that'd be 8. I bet you 8 or 88. Trying to help you out here, Shadow.
44 is fine.
He doesn't want that. He wants 44. If he can't have 4. We guess today's or tomorrow man. No, man is not in it. And the word "the" is not in it. Like the man. Nope. Or no. That's a perfect example. The man. See? It does not contain the word "the" or "man" in it anywhere. Nope. But it does stand for something. And that's the name he's going to go by. Now, he'll have a common name, right? Like Rex, like me, or something. But we're talking a superhero name he goes by, and he just goes by his initials. But they do stand for something. So you get a free. You might get a bundle. I'm just like still putting this together. It was Fanta's ideal, free book. Maybe all the perks, maybe everything in the campaign, if you can guess it. And Vic is excluded. He'll get a free book and some perks and stuff anyway. I need food. I'm hungry. We'll fix some of that bacon. Yeah, toast. And some of them scrambled eggs. Go wild, man. A French toast. Pancakes. Here we are talking food again. Ian is a cat 4. Pal Rider says.
Oh, what?
I don't know. That Pal Rider, you messed up that first word, maybe. Ken says, I will ask TJ. 44 is available later and let you know. Well, could you ask her first if 4 is taken? Which it probably is, but ask, if he can have 4, he'd like 4. But he'll take 44 as an alternate.
44 is good. 444. Any multiple of 4 is fun.
Hen guesses tornado manipulator. Well, 'tis the season, but no. Category 4 hurricane devil flyer. I think they were saying it was a category 5 hurricane there, or maybe it is a 4 now. They've upgraded it. It was only like 1 before it hit Cuba. Please catch me tomorrow, Eric, on Pops Van Zant channel. He will be doing a drawing live stream, working on page 1 of the She Agents.
Oh, very cool.
That would be 2 Eastern time PM. Ken says will do. Tampon Maestro. No, Vic. That was Vic. Vicious Ink said Vic says it's a 4. Yeah. Did you see that video where the father lays down like he's been hit by the golf ball?
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. And apparently he does it every time to golfers, when he's out there. If he's out there and they hit it in the yard, then he goes over there and lays by it. That's because they're down the green a ways, probably.
Yeah.
Ian doesn't sound scary for her. Oh, the hurricane. The hurricane. Got it. That's what they're calling the hurricane.
Oh,
Ian.
I thought it would be named for a hurricane.
Am I saying that right? Ian? I-A-N?
Ian,
Yeah.
I
Ian is a category 4. Okay. Ian is a cat 4. Sorry. I'm just not up on the news. Thanks, Rex and Shadowhawk. Ian doesn't sound scary for a hurricane name. No. What should it be? Dismemberment and death?
Yeah. The Undertaker.
Hurricane Bob was a sad name. Yeah. Had no arms and legs to it. They didn't want to use it. But
Hurricane Poindexter.
What do you call a man that swims that has no arms and legs? Bob. I'm just explaining it. That's all. It's not funny if you had to explain it, but sometimes I do. It's that
I gotta
dry.
grab a cup of coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's that Canada dry humor I have, right? Canada dry, very dry. Or so I'm told. Somebody on a topic list said, or it was Shelby, he's like, I liked it when Rex didn't say anything in this. Every now and then he would chime in and say, that's stupid. You're stupid. And then he'd go back to being quiet. I didn't know whether to take that as an insult or as a compliment. Ian. Okay. Thank you, Hen. Ian, how you pronounce Ian? Yeah. Ian. Trying to think of Ian. There's a famous actor named Ian, right? Can't think of it right now. Thanks for the pronunciation. I murder everything else. Tummy musician. Ooh, yeah, when you're hungry. Tummy musician. Nope. Vic. Vic knows and he's still guessing. Thank you for that, Vic. I need all the help I can get on this stream. Taffy mixer. Ooh, good one, Eric. Nope. Not taffy mixer. Man, we used to have this taffy about that long, come in a plastic wrapper, Oh, you stretch that stuff out. Sweet. Ooh, like I can still taste it. And that's been like 3rd, 4th grade. I know 3rd grade. Maybe 2nd when it came out. I don't know, but I would eat that, man. I don't think they know any. You can now no longer find it. I can't find it. It's probably still out there somewhere. You get that taffy that's kind of wrapped up too. Man, that stuff stick to your dental work. It'll stick to your teeth. Pull your teeth out. Tax man. Yeah. It's a tax man. Yeah. I actually have a comic that deals with the taxes, believe it or not. Yes, I remember that. I can't recall the brand name of it. I can't either. But it was sweet. It was like cherry flavored. What were some of the other flavors? They probably should have done a banana flavor. That would have been cool. Vicious Ink says villain. Soft water taffy, so good. Yeah, I guess it was kind of a saltwater taffy. Was it a saltwater taffy, Eric? Came in a package about that big. Man, I could eat that stuff. I think they also carried it at like ball games, at high school ball games. Laffy Taffy. I bet it was Laffy Taffy. I remember strawberry and cherry taffy. Yeah, probably so. And grape, maybe grape. Yeah. Oh, Laffy Taffy. Vic got it. Yeah. Banana Laffy Taffy is one of my favorites. A lot of people don't like banana flavor. I think I had it. I liked it. I liked it, Amanda B. But can you get it anymore? Can you get
Oh,
Laffy Taffy?
you can buy me. I don't know.
Oh, you can. I haven't seen that in ages. I'll send you some De Niro and you can send me some in the mail. Just saying.
Oh,
Now,
there
is
you go.
that the long strip of it? Does it come in a long strip?
Yeah, you can either get like long strips or you can get like a little individually wrapped. They're like,
Individually pieces, yeah.
yeah, like
Now,
about an inch and a half long or something.
well, now the Laffy Taffy I remember was kind of like the squares that were real hard. That's
Yeah,
Laffy Taffy too, isn't it?
yep, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
It
talking
might be,
the strip that you could pull out of the package and it would go "Rrrr" and
yeah,
stretch.
yeah.
Real soft.
Um, I
Tasted
think you
like
can still get
plastic.
those
It
in
was
there.
awesome. Flavored plastic. Although I don't go around chewing on
I think
plastic.
that was Tangy Tap.
Yep, but tangy taffy?
I think so.
Maybe. I can't remember what it was called. I just know I love to eat it. Um,
Yeah, Laffy Taffy used to have the little square pieces, and they'd have like the jokes on them, like the dad jokes in it.
oh man, to be, I check that out. Oh yeah, the dollar stores. Which dollar store is that? Is that like Dollar Tree? Would it be General Dollar, Family Dollar,
Yeah, Dollar General by me has.
Dollar General? I'll check that out. Just the banana Laffy Taffy. What makes taffy different to toffee? Oh, totally different. Not big on toffee. No, I'm not.
Oh, really? I
Although a
like
lot
that.
of people like to have toffee with their coffee. Just
Hmm.
saying. At least here. Airheads is another taffy classic. Yep.
Yeah, Airheads are good.
And you have fireballs. I think that might be made by the same people. The real hot stuff,
Oh
fireball.
yeah, atomic fireballs. Those are the same
Atomic
people.
fireballs. Yeah. I have actually a bin that those used to be in that I got in the store. A
Oh, okay, yeah,
plastic bin. You know, it's got the guy with this mushroom head, being blown off.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got it. Mine go to is the Dollar Tree. I like the Dollar Tree over all the others too.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
New Orleans, Pale Rider says, it was the Roman Candy Company sold taffy out of mule drawn carts.
Oh wow.
Wow. Is that like in Is that like any was that like 50 years ago or was that like when you were a kid or was that like yesterday? Do they still do it? English toffee is so good.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
you know, like a Heath bar. Toffee is in a Heath bar with chocolate.
No, I love a Heath Bar.
Yeah. On that note, shoves licorice toffee in mouth. Shoves licorice toffee in. Licorice toffee? Really?
I didn't know they made a licorice top.
How about butterscotch, huh?
Butterscotch is good.
Yeah, cool. Hello, by the way. Oh, pal, right? Let's see. Our toffee can be chewy, Hen says. Vic says, oh, maybe Brit toffee is like our taffy. And Margot says, I want toffee now. Highland toffee. Well, what's the difference? What is Highland toffee? Is it a particular brand or is it from the Highlands of Scotland? Pal Rider says, I know they are still doing it after Katrina, not sure about now. Well, that's pretty cool. Sort of go through the streets. Of course, is that in like the French Quarter, Pal Rider? Vic says, over here, it's caramel coffee or butterscotch. Caramel coffee. Uh, oh, the Highland toffee, maybe. Hmm. Yes, Heath Bar. The bits of toffee used to have larger pieces in it. I bought, oh, there went Shadowhawk. I bought one not long ago because I hadn't had one in forever. It it only has small bits of toffee now. Yeah, I mean they're cutting back on stuff for sure. Vicks toffee can be runny, crunchy, or chewy. Vic, not Vicks toffee. I ran that together. Sorry about that. Toffee can be runny, crunchy, or chewy. It's all still called toffee. Score is the best toffee bar. I think, yeah, I've seen Score. I'm just not big on toffee or hazelnut. Although I'd eat hazelnut over toffee. I think I had some candy or not, yeah, candy that had, it wasn't toffee, but it was crunchy like toffee. It might have had some toffee in it recently. Can't remember. I was like, man, this is crunchy. I think it was supposed to be like fruit flavored. Uh, most toffee I've had is crunchy. Man, I haven't had peanut brittle in a while. I'd like to have some good peanut brittle. You know what peanut brittle is? It has a Highland cow on the wrapper. It's chewy and so delicious. Yeah, mostly in the French Quarter area in City Park. Yep, I thought so. Toffee Muncher. Oh, good guess. No, it's not Toffee Muncher. I don't know if Pal Rider saw it. It's Vic will be drawing. TM will be drawing this character later today if he's awake. Just saying. Can't wait to see that all kind of how you're going to do like the black costume because it's going to be like black stealth mode. Night Vic, sweet dreams. My eyes are closing. Good night, friends. Good night. Gummy, chocolate, or toffee. Gummies are greater than chocolate or toffee. Do you get the good ones, Amanda? I forget the name. You can get them at the Dollar General for like $2 for a big bag, and you go to J.C. Penney's and they're going to charge you $6, maybe. I don't know. I get that, and my sister-in-law likes it, so I get it for Christmas for the last couple. Love peanut brittle. Oh, Margot, you're a woman after my own heart. I'm telling you, bacon, peanut brittle. Let's get married. Vicious Ink Comics later. Just call him Vic. Come on. Night Vic, night, sweet dreams. Good night, sweet prince. Well, he wouldn't be a prince, though. He'd be a king, right? Kind of like me. My name means king. I'm just saying. Anyway, we've got two kings in the room. Whoa. Royalty. The royalty is in the chat. Let me tell you. But yeah, man, peanut brittle and coconut bar. Telling you, man, it's a little dry. You get it fresh though. Many grew up eating stuff like that. Not the healthiest stuff, but man, I could pack away. I like gummies. Gummies are okay. Do you do gummy vitamins? There's gummy vitamins. Oh, I hated those Flintstone vitamins because it had that vitamin taste to it. I didn't like it. My aunt made me take them. Every time I came over, here's your Flintstone vitamin. She made me take it. I didn't like it. Still don't like it today. Peanut brittle is yummy. I like the toffee with the toffee hammer. What's a toffee hammer? The more Hen talks or Margot talks, the more confused I get. That's all right. Shadowhawk says, wow, dead zone. I got to head into work. I'll be lurking. Hell CG and hell the chat, I'm sure he would say. TC at work. Shadow. Take care at work. See, I'm learning. Margot says, me too, Hen. Toffee was the hammer is really good. With the hammer is really good. Do you break it apart with a hammer? Is that it? We have gummy vitamins pronounced British. Okay. But what's the hammer? What I'm not getting the hammer. That's a term again that I'm unfamiliar with. Hammer toffee, or take a hammer to your toffee. Shadowhawk says, "Hell, Eric," and everybody's saying bye. Take care. Pale Rider says, "Shadowhawk talks." Yes, love some Shadowhawk around here. Today I'm going to have to work Shadowhawk talks into the title. I need to make a note of that, or I will forget. Now, I have written on this pad of paper TM's real name, and so I will not be showing this. But I also had a quote from Plato: "Only dead have seen the end of war." So kind of depressing. But yeah, make a note real quick here. Big alcohol vitamin. Yeah, vitamins. Yeah. I will find a picture and send you on Twitter. Yeah, now that we're connected, you can do that. I better check my DMs. I bet some people sent me some stuff. Let's see. Oh, we're Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk in title. Yes. What should I make the title today for the 4 o'clock shadow? Because we already got Shadow, but it's separate from him. So Shadowhawk is the greatest. Shadowhawk is awesome. Shadowhawk, I made him a moderator, but now he can't do anything on his phone. He's a great co-host. He really should be running, driving the plane. Eric says, yes, Americans pronounce vitamins. Vitamins. That's what you're trying to say. Vitamins. I know. Vitamins with the finger in the air. Ew, posh. Vitamins. That's Southern, whatever. That's how I say it. But vitamins. Yes, Americans pronounce vitamins differently, kind of like aluminum or aluminium. Tomato, potato. Let's dance till the world comes to an end. Oh, out of the shadows. Ooh, that's a good one, Amanda B. Out of the shadows. Ooh, that's a contender. Let me put that on here. Any other suggestions? Little metal hammer to break the toffee. Okay. It comes with the toffee. That's cool. It's a metal hammer. That's got to cost you some. You sent it? Okay. Out of the shadows. They're gonna think that I'm coming out of the closet if I put that in there, though. What, Rex is gay? No, I never said that. Never would. I'm red-blooded. If you prick me with your prick, do I not bleed? No. Anyway, let's try that. Skewer. They come in handy for scratch art and a lot of other things. Vit like pit. Vit, not vite. Vitamins. I sent it. Oh. Vite men. US. USA. Okay. Okay. And she's wanting me to check this, apparently. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. Whoa. With a little metal hammer. That's cool. Belgian. I should have known. A double thick Belgian milk chocolate covered toffee slab. Wow. With a little hammer. I guess I could share this. Whole milk and butter. Wow, that's been around a while. Look at that old truck on there. Just good ingredients. Boy, they're not underselling that, are they? Just good ingredients. I'm with Eric. Yeah, I'm with Eric. USA, USA. Oh, me. Okay. Margot wants me to share this, obviously. Why not? That's cool. Yeah. Look at the little hammer. It almost looks like it's a cast iron hammer. I'm sure it's not. It could be. I don't know. Chocolate covered toffee. I'm just not that big on toffee, though. But that's a cool idea with a little hammer. Yeah. Double thick. I like that. Double thick. Whole milk and butter. Yeah. Butter's going to go up. I heard that again today on the news. Yesterday, actually, on the news. That butter's going up. For, it's the people. I forget what. But butter's going to go up, and they're telling retailers not to mark it down too much for the holidays because there's going to be a shortage. So they're afraid they're going to have a run on butter. Believe me, I'm going to run out tomorrow, Thursday, early Thursday, and get some butter. Get some more butter. No, not butter. Yeah. Stock up. I try and stock up on that. At one time last year, at the end, I had like 10, 4 in one, and I got 10 of them or something like that. I had at one time in my freezer. You can freeze that stuff. I do a lot of dump cakes, so I use a lot of butter. Lurking with the shadow, running with the devil. Just saying. You get toffee with nuts, plain or all kinds, really. Well, I mean, but do you really need something that hard? Toffee's pretty hard, right? Unless it's the runny kind. You said it could run. But yeah, shining lights on the shadow. No, not butter. Ugh. Yeah. Make your own butter. It's easy. You just need thick cream. Yeah, there is that, Hen. Do you make your own butter? I bet you do. Me and my shadow. That's a good one. Me and my shadow. Oh, I like that one, Margot. Let's go with that. That's really good. Me and my shadow. Because then, I get myself into that, right? Me and my shadow hawk. How about that? Me and my shadow hawk. Or is that too much? Should I just stick with me and my shadow? He might not appreciate that. That's kind of like, shadow hawk talk or shadow talk. Yeah, shadow talk. Yeah, that's good too. Me and my shadow talk. No, shadow talk. That's good. Simple and effective, Hen. It's a song, Rex. I know, Margot. I know I was singing it. I love me and my shadow. That's a good one. See what he says? See what Shadow says? No, he doesn't get that much. Hello, Abigail. Hello. Hello. Oops. Was I being too loud? You want to up here in a minute? A shadow talk. Let me write that one down. You want to hop up? Hey, these are good for future, shadow hawk. Shadow talk is like better than pillow talk. I guess pillow talk would be cool too. Abigail. Yes, Abigail. Going up here. She's like, why are you calling me by name? You've already had your meal. You want to get up here? Huh? We were just out. You did your business. What do you think you need? What is it? You want attention? Is this like, when are you going to be done? What is this? What you want? I know you can't tell me. You can't talk. You rarely bark. I know you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You stink. You need a bath. You do need a bath. You know that, don't you? We're ignoring the chat, you know. Just get a large Tupperware. Wow, you have Tupperware there? Wow. Pour in cream. Put lid on firmly. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. When you hear a thud and sloshing, I'm sorry, thud and slashing, the butter is made. Yes, they used to put it in like animal skins and would hang it from the tent, whatever, and then come by and let it rot and whatnot, and agitate it. That's the way they would do it back in the old days. I'm aware of that. Yeah, some good suggestions. Just call me Hen. I was looking into that recently via YouTube videos, Eric says. Yeah. Thick cream. What you need? What you need? What you need? You're not getting up here? You just want to attack me with those claws? There's some claws now. I had shorts on earlier and I knew better, but I said jump up. She scratched me on the leg about 3 places. Not too bad, though. You need to go out? What you need? We were just out. You need to go out? You do? You need to go outside? You do? Well, all right. It's getting light out there. Exercise while making the butter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can put it on you and then just kind of shook around and be agitating it and everything. I've never tried it. Now, we had a butter churn, you know. You know what a butter churn is? Surely you know what a butter churn is. You know, wooden handle with like a fan, you know, on the end, you know, in the barrel. Ceramic. Yeah, churn that butter. We used to do the ice cream. Crank the handle with the ice, put the salt on top, the rock salt, melts it down, gets it super cold in that inner tubular container. Just crank the hell out of it till you can't crank it anymore, till it gets so stiff. To a little kid, man, give you some exercise. At first, it's real easy to do, but as you go along, it gets a little bit more stiff and a little bit more stiff, and you're going, oh man. It's like you're on a slave ship, you know. Hey, get that ice cream done yet? Soft serve ice cream. It's really sweet, really good. Not Eric. Sweet dreams. Hen says yes. Not Eric. Yes, we have butter churns. Yeah, I mean butter churns are thousands of years old, right? Hen says, yep, Margot, it's a good arm workout. You can do it with an electric whisk, but the box is more fun. I had to go and try and get some sleep. Everyone take care. Yeah. Exercise while making the butter. Absolutely. I hope everybody has a good lunch because it's getting about lunchtime for everybody. Margot did say she was hungry. What are you going to have, Margot? You know, you're going to have leftovers too. Usually there's this little bit and that. Now I have like a burger steak. It's probably burger with like onions, maybe brown gravy. I don't know that I got. It's frozen that my mother didn't eat and she put it in a bag for me. You know, they give her too much food over there and it cuts down on my bills, on my food bills. Get bacon and sausage just about every day. And other stuff. I don't go over there every day, but and some meals. They've been doing a lot of sandwiches lately, and it depends. If she eats in the dining room, then she doesn't. You know, if they bring it to the room, usually she'll say something. You know, she said, "Well, there's not much in there, and there's a whole freezer full, and that freezer's a small freezer. She's got a little economy, you know, not that big refrigerator, you know, in each room." The one my aunt had was a little bit larger. Probably chicken. Yeah. Yeah. You're a big chicken eater. There's nothing wrong with that. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing the toffee thing. That was wild with the hammer. Or super toast. Yeah, that'd be good on a chili day. Do you ever make chili? You know, chili, beans. Beans are with you can have it with or without. Um, man, I got some chili without beans because that's all they had. Shortages, wartime rationing. Well, we are at war. No matter where we are at in the world, we're at war. You know, I've been eating sweets, candies while watching. I should probably eat something proper. Definitely, Hen. Definitely. Were we tantalizing your taste buds? I mean, with the talk of chocolate and toffee, and probably so. Before I came on, I had some buttered bread, buttered, not really toast. I didn't let it toast long enough because I had to get on here. I had enough to make my cup of coffee, eat that, and come on. Thought I should eat something. I've never made chili. My sons have. It's pretty good, you know, especially on a hot dog or like a sausage and a bun. You know, it's okay. I like diced onions. I've been eating sweets. Yes. Well, sweet to the sweet. Um, yeah, she's stretching out, moving again. Gave me another minute or two. Are you impatient? Those ears go up. Yeah. Yeah, I really should eat this. I thought this was a different design. This is the old chewing gum. Used to get it as a kid. Now they've redesigned the bag. It's similar. I've got an older one that I got years ago up there. Had it for years, and then they came out with this, and I said, "Well, that's different." And I'm going to see if this one matches that one. It didn't. It's a different design. Now this one's printed a little lighter. I got this one, and this is the newest one I got. It's printed a little darker on the bag, but little gold nuggets of chewing gum. Used to eat this as a kid. I might have to eat one, the latest bag, simply because I have another one. And man, I haven't had that stuff in a while. Not a big gum eater though anymore, not a big sweet. I mean, pie, cake. Love to try that honey cake, especially if it had that ribbon of raspberry or like blueberry or I don't know, something in there. It's definitely real, red, that one layer. Although I'm sure honey cake, and I didn't know it was a Russian recipe. Chili, chili can come here. Chili con come here. Chili con came here. Chili con came here. Okay, a con, like as in a convention, made with, made with red kidney beans. Now, I like red kidney beans. My mother used to make them. Um, every now and then I'll buy some kidney beans and just make them with butter, heat them up. Um, Usually served with rice or, a lot of people, the red, especially in New Orleans, Pale Rider can tell you about that. Red kidney, the Jubilee, not Jubilee, with rice and on a jacket potato. Okay. Like over, the potato, minced beef and red kidney beans. That would be cool. Yeah. Not just the beans. I like beans with my chili. But now I must say I got a can of like chili because they didn't have the chili with beans. I said, okay, I'll get that. Maybe eat it over a hot dog, and a lot of meat, meaty. I was like, I got to get another can of that. If nothing else to add to when I have the chili with beans, to add more meat in there. That was a good call. I'm going to do that. And it would be good like in macaroni and cheese, chili mac, we call it. Put the chili with the macaroni and cheese. Um, Pasta is high in energy. It's high. It can be fattening, no doubt. But I mean, if you get these survival kits, you're going to get pasta, high in calorie. So you need to be active and burn those calories off. But I mean, in the survival thing, you want a high calorie content. But they'll put grains and pastas, because at one of the homeless shelters, I got to open up some of those 25-year-old that was reaching its expiration date. And that's basically in those early survival kits, which was just like a 5-gallon barrel, um, sealed up, were like grains, you're in pastas and things like that. Now they make meals. I've got some survival in there. As soon as you rip it open, it starts to heat up, have a chemical reaction. You don't even need a fire for it. You can have a hot meal. Of course, there's other things in there like Pop Tarts, and it just depends. Really, they're not too bad. So I think chili mac was one of the meals where it had like chili but with macaroni. Um, I need to go make food, Margot says. Absolutely. Me too. Think I'm going to heat up something more to eat too, uh, while I get stuff ready to go to the post office. I need more substantial food than what I've had. I've got a selection. I want something meaty. Maybe corned beef and hash, corned beef and hash is like corned beef with potatoes, little diced potatoes. That's pretty good. You can do all kinds of stuff. I've actually added that to meatloaf before. Um, Instead of adding rice. I like rice in my meatloaf. Meatloaf's great anytime. I'm going to reheat the pasta. I was too tired to eat last night for lunch. That's good. And with the garden salad or something like that, it would be great if you like salad. I'm not a salad guy, not a green leafy. Wish I was. It'd be healthier. Anyway, let's all go cook, right? And call us. Well, should I hit 2 hours? Not for the sake of just hitting 2 hours. We'll call it a day. So keep cooking and drinking coffee and having good conversation with friends. I've enjoyed it. Hope you did a little bit. And thank you, Amanda B, for helping Vic out. I'm sure he had to go to the bodega or somewhere. He might have had to get some sleep too and then go to the bodega. Salad, way too healthy. That's what I say, Hen. Definitely. Wish I had some bacon sausage. I kind of get tired of that too, though. You know, um, I know that's hard to say. Um, I think I'd just about like to get it raw and then cook it up. That's really good. Of course, whatever you cook in here, like it smells the place up. Onions and whatnot. I'm big on onions. Now, leeks, like anyway, yeah, bye. Take care, Rex. Right. I get the hint. Push me out the boat. If you don't, I'll just keep on yammering. Yams. Yams. You have yams? Sweet potatoes. What's the difference between a yam and sweet potato? Maybe we'll find out. You better tell me morning, because it's morning here. It's 7:15 a.m. But yeah, not Rex. Read the message I sent you. Take care. I will, Margot. I thought I did already. But yeah, you had a double thing there too. I will. As soon as I get off here. And Kawhi's. Wait. I have to confer a wrench here. Kawhi's from the UK is in here. Boom. Come back tomorrow and we'll be talking some blather, some more stuff. Glad I have one more person, a new person in here. I like this time. Getting new people. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for a while. You don't like it, take yourself off the list. Or better still, just don't come in and stay on the list. Stuffed peppers is on the menu today at home. Do you put like ground sausage in there? Is that what we're doing? And the stuffed peppers? Rex, you said you were ending. I often say that and keep on going. Yeah, Amanda B says later. Hi, Guaz. I had to give out a wrench. Laugh out loud. Okay. Okay. Yeah, everybody say hi to Guaz. And I will say adieu. How do you spell that? ADEU, I believe. That's French, right? I do, which means bye. So we shall see you and talk pies or who knows what. Definitely some good coffee talk. So just ground beef and rice. That's cool too with the bell pepper. Good. Probably green bell pepper, not the red, right? I don't think it really matters, right? Or does it? But that's pusher. Well, anyway, take my hat off to you ladies, especially. Thanks. I hope you come back tomorrow and we'll have another one. So I do and keep